On today's Throwback, we're going to be having a look at a box that says, "Warning, extremely dangerous animal inside." And what's inside, Spot? Well, today's Throwback, we're having a look at the San Diego Comic-Con International Man-Bat. Now inside this box, and actually San Diego Comic-Con's always really good for this, is that they give us a something other than just the figure. Usually they always find a way to package it really neat. And in this case we've got a storage crate that says Wayne Tech Research Division. Got the up, we've got 14 and up on the side there. I like that we've got like little holes in the crate, little claw marks in the crate there. There's the back. On the top, there's even a little latch with a padlock. And what I'm going to do is I'll just open this up. Before I review the actual figure, I'm just going to take this out of packaging. I'm just going to open up the box and show you guys the inside. Inside, lighting permitted, of course. Inside, pull this out. And we'll put that aside. You won't see that again. And inside, you've got yourself, well, I guess it would go this way. You've got yourself the actual Man-Bat package. Now, it's like a foam, which I think is really neat as well. Ooh, if I could have a jacket made out of that, that would be really nice. And you've got yourself some bat wings. You've also got at the top there, Man-Bat. Let me just move the camera up there. You got Man-Bat written across the top there. Down below, you got the '89 Batman logo. One that they always seem to use. And just pan it down. I wanted to do this throwback because I was going to be reviewing the DC Universe Wave 10 figures, and I want to do a comparison between the two Man-Bats. And I thought, you know what, while I'm at it, why don't I just do a throwback of this as well? Because this was a figure I really wanted to re-review anyways. So here we go, guys. So aside from the fact that you get really cool packaging with San Diego Comic-Con figure exclusives, one thing that they usually incorporate too lately is more like a light and sound feature. Now they haven't done it for all the figures, but they luckily have done it with Man-Bat here. And the idea is, I think my batters are still working on this. You'll take the two wings here, and when you open it up, you should get lights and sounds. So we're going to open this up. And what you get is these two little red lights down below. They light up, as well as you get the screeching bat sound. On the sides you've got pictures of Batgirl, you got Batman. Sorry, my cat is just playing with stuff off the side here. Such a little monster. Oh, I love her though. Anyways, what you end up getting though is you got the screeching bat sound as well, and I like the fact that they've made everything this bat vision red, which I think is really neat. So much so you can actually see in the background, you can see the sonar, kind of the sonar waves, and this little sensor here, well, it's actually more of a button. When you press it, it's going to make that screeching bat sound. So very cool packaging. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and we're going to have a look at the San Diego exclusive Man-Bat. There's more to come, guys, in this throwback. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And out of package, let's have a look at the very impressive exclusive Man-Bat. Now originally this Man-Bat was going to be released through the DC Superheroes line via the brown version Man-Bat, and it never got released. It never got released. It later got released in DC Universe Wave 10, which we all eventually saw. But what we ended up getting first was this albino version of Man-Bat released through San Diego. And he ended up turning out really nice. I still prefer the brown Man-Bat, I think, to the white. But I really like that there's the difference between the two. And I like that you can actually get both figures and still have, you can get both figures, and each figure is good for its own reasons. I really like this pale coloring that they used. Accented really nicely by this purple that they've got on his wings. You can see the little pink veins running through the wing area there as well. The paint is done really well. In fact, the head, let's just tip the camera up here. The head, you can actually see that there's blood all over his teeth, which I think is done fantastic. He's got that same purple going in his ears as well. Really bright red eyes. Matches the blood coloring of the interior of his mouth. Very solid, well executed figure. Now, I guess maybe due to production costs at the time that this figure was originally slated, could probably explain why the figure got canceled in the original line. We had to wait several years before finally getting him in the DC Universe Wave 10. He's also got a flocked mane, which is, I think, is nice. I mean, they didn't really have to flock it, but it doesn't look too far off from the rest of the figure. So I think it works fine. I think it works perfectly. He's also got himself sporting some jeans. Looks like some jeans. They could be Levi's, I don't know. I don't think Man-Bat is very thorough when it comes to, I don't think he's fussy when it comes to jean shopping. He probably just goes with anything. But a good solid figure. In the way of his articulation, Man-Bat's head is on a ball joint, so you can rotate the head all the way around. You can rotate it kind of left and right, not a lot though. His wings, or his shoulder, is on a pin and socket. You can also rotate at the bicep. You can bend at the elbow. You can rotate at the hand, which also has the standalone wing attached to his fingers, as you can see right there. That will allow both both wings to move independently from one another. He's got a mid-torso bend. It looks like he's almost got, and I'm probably really wrong by this, but it almost looks like he's got a retooled torso to Brainiac. Or not to Brainiac, to Parasite. I could probably be wrong. Likely Spot's wrong on that. He has a rotation in the waist. He has a rotation in the upper leg. He has a bend at the knee. He has no swivel in the thighs, probably just due to the sculpt. But he does, however, have a bend at the lower, I guess by the lower joint by the feet of the bat. And he's got really nice detailing on the feet as well, which I think is done fantastic. The only thing I could really say about the figure is the way he's built. He's very top heavy. Now, you could probably have the wings in. You could have them out really if you wanted to as well. But yeah, he does suffer a bit from being top heavy just because of these wings. Also, I would see as a problem maybe down the road is the wings probably making these arms loose because they're weighing down the arms a little bit more. But overall, still a really good figure. I like the brown Man-Bat more, but I think it's nice to have both just so you can have a comparison between the two. The San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Man-Bat, I think I'm going to give a 7.52, just a really outstanding figure. Once again, a really good exclusive and something worth picking up if you ever have the chance to find it. Today's Throwback, we were having a look at the DC Universe San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Man-Bat. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. Stay tuned for more toy spots and throwbacks to come. Certainly a lot more coming from both. In the meantime, I'm going to wrap this up here, and I will see you guys next time.